Ivyblossum. Welcome back to my channel, just Messenger 828. Authentically me, authentically you. We forever bloom. If you can't hear me, sorry. Okay, well we kind of good right here. Okay. 112 could be significant because that's when I went live, and I literally said about like an hour and a half ago that I was gonna go live in the community board here on YouTube. So yeah, I had a little to-do list to do before I even went on live, and sometimes it's good to go through your little to-do list, okay? Especially in this line of work, like doing everything you need to do to make sure that everything is good on your end. So I might yap a little bit and then go into the cards, but I'm just gonna be live until I'm tired, until my phone dies, because I'm not putting it on the charger yet, or until I just feel like chilling. Y'all do know this is grab your popcorn season, your kettle corn, whatever it is that you like to eat. Grab your popcorn, okay? Because there's gonna be a lot of things rolling out, okay? Um, this is not, if you haven't heard the latest update on the diddler, the latest update was that he received fellatio from an underage male. There's definitely more to come out with that. That man was not only receiving fellatio or underage anything. There's a lot more going on there. But, you know, I get it. They got to ease everybody into it, which is fine. But either way, truth has to come out. Let's talk about the... Let's talk about the fact that there was a picture taken of a person listening to something with blank pieces of paper. Like, what were you writing? Were you writing a speech? Were you writing an essay? Were you writing a letter? Were you writing a new bill to maybe, you know, or were you writing reparations? What were you doing? Instead of going and helping people in American states, in the states of America, what were you doing? Like, you know how in art museums or in magazines they have like a picture of somebody and there's like a slight description? What would that description say? I'm beautiful what God made me to be, John, but I appreciate it because I do have good genetics. But yeah, I'm beautiful and what God made me to be, because God made me with, not to my own horn, but God made me with some good meow, some good meow, and I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. I'm good where I'm at, you know. That's crazy, John. Have you thought about transitioning, John? Because I haven't thought about transitioning. Mm-mm. The only transition I want to do is from rags to riches. I want to transition from $30 in the bank account to $30 million in the bank account. John, let's talk about transitioning from property line to owning Airbnbs that don't record people when they're naked. Uh, Let's talk about. I mean, look, I I don't have any complaints, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyway, there's people that eat the dogs and eat the meows. So never mind. Let me stop. That's actually true, y'all. That's actually true. People do that, like, and like, it's been literally said. People from that culture has stated it's true. Not everyone does, but some people do. Um, so, oh shoot, there's about to be a fall with that situation. There's about to be a fall with that situation. Um, sir, this is not what we're here for. This is not what we're here for. But just because I speak the truth does not mean I'm on that level. I'm not finna tell you a lie, but you know, hey, if you don't want to clean up your act, John, I might have to. Uh, I don't know. I don't want to report you. I don't want to remove you. Can I just block you for a moment? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, yeah. I didn't start nothing. You came in asking people about transitioning their genders when I said that I like what God gave me pretty much, and I stand on business with that. So I'm not trading what I got for nothing. Do you know how many people don't like what they have? And I had to learn to like what I have because of beauty standards here. So no, I prefer what God gave me and made me to be, and I'm finna rock it out to the fullest. So you saying I started it, but I guess I also ended it, John. Anyway, what are the messages? Why you got me on this app late at night, y'all? Thank you for those that have liked the live. Please be sure to share the live, and if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. So, and when you'll know the next time I upload if you hit that notification bell. Okay, whether I go live, upload, or post in the community board, because free game is always given here. Okay, all right. Use your discernment. Please be discerning at all times. Talk to God and trust your intuition and trust God. Okay, cool. What are the messages? Okay, yeah, yeah. I love what God made me to be, baby, celestial siren. I love what God made me to be. That's crazy. It takes a lot to own up to what God. Let's talk about this, cause no, it can get real deep. Oh, I don't do personals, but if you wanted to have like a question answered, you can email me. I think it should be somewhere over here or over here. Three dots. You can bring it down. You'll see the description box, and that has my email if you want questions answered. Okay? But let's really talk about it, because there's a lot of people that did transition their gender into opposite gender, or just having, things removed from their body. And there's people that, they're embracing it, they're loving it, and there's other people that has not had such a wonderful time, that is having health complications, because people fail to realize, although yes, you do have genders to identify who you are, you can either be in the grave or alive. off of that also. There's people that are having health complications after doing that. And that's just the facts, you know? And it's not saying that people shouldn't be able to do it either, because if that's you and you want to do that in America, what America stands on, you should be able to do that. But also, hey, are you going to risk your health and your life? Now it becomes a medical need for you to weigh out the pros and cons of this. And then the professionals that are doing this, these type of uh, these type of enhancements, dehancements of the human body, specifically catering to gender, uh, they should go into full detail of of on a molecular structure, but make it layman's terms what their body could do and how their body could or could not react to whatever hormones or medications or routes of surgery that they have to do in order to achieve what they want. If they're not getting the full spill, then you shouldn't do it. That's just like you getting a BBL. You know what I'm saying? It's literally just like you getting a BBL. Some people don't make it through BBL surgeries. What's her name? I forgot her name. She reminded me of Amber Rose. I almost said Amber Rose, but not Amber Rose. Dang nabbit. DC Young Fly's longtime girlfriend, baby mama situation. She lost her life going in for a BBL. Now, you know, there's other factors, you know what I'm saying? But it's ruled that the surgery ended her life, unfortunately. God, you know, rest in peace to her soul. So if we're talking about gender reconstruction or transition surgery, there should be a type of seriousness stamped behind that, and really pressed in hard how serious this is. A choice. Yes, this is your choice, but this is a serious choice that will affect your life here on out. You might not even have a life too much longer if you do decide to make this choice. And the fact that some people, minors, or some people that haven't fully developed all aspects of their brain, are able to make this choice is kind of alarming, because you know how many decisions that, once again, minors or people that haven't developed their brain make, that end up being life or death. Drinking and driving is an extreme example, but is a relevant example. Drinking and driving is one. So if we compare that to that, yes, with drinking and driving, more than one life can be affected. But if it's just you, you should also know how your life could be affected in the long run with that. And if it's not being told, then, excuse me, if it's not being told to you, then you're unaware. You're unaware and you agree to it. Isn't that like some type of like manipulation of some sort? Isn't that like, there's a legal term for that? But I know on the back end they always got like some legal clause to make it okay, but it's not okay. Like ethics, ethically is not okay. If you think about it, that's just like saying, "Oh, you'll be all right to drive. You know, you're underage and you just had, 3 shots of vodka. Yeah, you can go ahead and drive." What? That's crazy. Oh, it's saying 0. Okay, there we go. All right. Thank you, Jason. I'm sorry I didn't even see because I'm sorry. Like, because, I don't believe in stripping people of their rights if that's what America is built on. People having the rights to do things. There's human rights and then there's civil rights. Civil, civil rights. People forget that human rights is first. Like, we as humans have to agree on one accord. And if we as humans don't agree on one accord, what is the human race going towards? Hello? What are we going towards? Are we all going towards a ditch? Is that ditch like, are we flying off the Grand Canyon? Like, what's going on? Where are we being led? Anyway, so I was chilling in this place called Tomb of the Giants, and I met this dude named Why does that sound like the start of a book? I feel like Corbin Dallas, you want to start a book? If you want to start a book, start a book. I almost said if you want a burger, eat a burger. If you want some french fries, eat a french fry. And that's cool too, but don't do what that nigga did. He's still serving, I think so. He's still serving time for what he did. Okay, don't do what that nigga did. Anyway, I said ninja. Don't do what that ninja did. Quantum maps, okay, came up. All right, quantum maps. Quantum maps. What is up with this? This is obviously talking about timelines, shifting, things of that sort. Okay. I feel like there's people that want to know about this, but definitely can pay me for this information. So I'm not gonna go that much deeper into it because you gotta pay me. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is Akashic Records information. You gotta pay for that. Anyway, let's put this back. Pay me. I'm not reading that. Not for free. Not for the free ski. Yeah, because it's just energetic patterns and I pick up on it. So, you've been discovered. Goodbye. You've got mail. Oh. You've got mail. Something about emails. Again. Lord. Something about emails. Some type of... Seems like you're ready. Oh, ew. Okay, something about R. Kelly? Or those type of motives, okay? Time for a change on that. It's time for a change on that. What are the messages Most High got? I just literally added a few cards to this deck, so I'm gonna see what else. What are the messages Most High got that you have for the collective? What do they need to know at this time? While I'm up at this time. I think once again it's time for a change. Staying there, but what are the messages? What are the messages? I just hear responsibility. Alright? So accountability, responsibility. Own up to your responsibilities. Archangel Nathaniel. do some research. Doing research. 'Cause I don't really remember, because he's a new archangel to me. So I want to do some research and give some information on him. Sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Anyway, it's day 2 of spooky season, y'all. And if you're from North Carolina, please don't waste your phone battery on me, please. But if you are from North Carolina, thank you for stopping in. I pray for your guys' safety, and I pray that America gets it right and that we actually come through for you guys. Cause what the heck, you know? Let's see here. All right, yeah. So he came out with purpose. So Archangel Nathaniel is an archangel who works with us all to begin accelerating the shift of consciousness to our planet, on our planet. So peace and happiness can finally reign. Okay, that's one thing that I've read on him. Let's see. He is the guardian angel of light workers. Okay, I was led to this one. Hold on. Let's see if I can we go? Thank you. Okay. Archangel Nathaniel says, I am removing all blocks from your path and helping you to better connect to your dreams and your goals. Believe that you will accomplish what you set out and hold tight to that vision. I'm Archangel Nathaniel and I bring big positive change. Exactly. Time for a change. Thank you, Archangel Nathaniel. So yeah, that goes right in with the card that I showed, particularly at the bottom of the deck. Time for a change. It's time for a change. Time for a change with humanity. Time for a change with ourselves. Right? Us being able to go after what we desire to do. Like I said, Corbin Dallas, when I said that your tiny paragraph here looked like it was from a book. It looks like it could be from a children's book, maybe. Whatever you want to do with that book, do it. Go after it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. Nike, just do it. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, Jason coming in with the uplifting words. Once again, thank you, Jason. Keep it up, you're going to be famous. Boom. You know, if the fame is all you're looking for, yeah, you know, you might not. You know what I'm saying? It's going to lead you down some dark places. If you're looking for fame and clout, But if you're looking for longevity, like there's certain words that have a vibration to them that's going to remain longer than just being famous and clout chasing. Because clout chasing has to come to an end. Being famous, it ends. It ends when your legacy ends. So you want to pray and hope for a long legacy. A great span of stability to infinitely express your creativity. There's so many ways to say the same thing. Okay? So for all the book heads in here, the persons that want to write books, Take note. Maybe you're in school and you're writing essays. Take notes. Use a lot of words. You want to fill them words up. Goddamn $2,000. $2,000. $2,000. Someone might get $2,000 coming to them. I don't know. But you got 2,000 word essays, 3,000 word essays, 5,000 word essays that's due. And like 4 different classes, bro. Y'all be going through it. Godspeed. Get creative with wordplay. Okay? Just use long words. You better fill in the blanks, but that's all I can say. That's my advice for the college goers, okay? But Angel Persecuting a Cabal came out, and yeah. Because it's time for a change. Archangel Nathaniel has said it in more ways than one. He said it with the first card, time for a change. And then he said it with his own card, name on his card. Let me do the research, bow, time for a change. I might not be long. But when this live saves, y'all, if you're watching this and it's a video on the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know the next time that I upload, and you'll be notified. There's so many avenues that people want to go down, but they just wonder, oh, am I right for it? Or, don't do it. Just do it. Don't do the if the what if game, or the I want if game, or no. You just gotta do it. Now, in certain cases, yes, think about it, take a second, right? But in other cases, when it's your passion, when it's something, it's like you getting like bloop bloop. Oh man, I wonder if I can dance. And then you rock it out one day, you feeling real good. You're like, oh man, hold on, I look real good. You record yourself, post it on TikTok. See how people respond. You know what I'm saying? Do your own little what is it? Product testing. Do your own little product testing. Do you guys like that? Yeah. Or hell no, your ass can't dance. You gonna get one or two responses. You might get mixed reviews. That's fine. That's fine. So you approve a little bit. You get your you get your pop lock, drop it on. You start practicing, and then you record yourself, and then you do it again. See the reviews. See how you're doing. See how people are liking it. If you got more people that liked it than last time, all right. Make it a little hobby. Make it a little hobby, and if you get a lot of traction with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but everyone's path is different. But for someone, you can start out like that. Everyone's path is different. God just said, all right, get your ass in there. I'm like, wait a minute. Lord Jesus, they don't told me this is witchcraft, this is evil. They don't told me, and God was like, and I'm telling you what. And I'm like, all right. Some people gotta like that. So if you can ease yourself into it, it's easier for you, go ahead. But if God is like, okay, the bloop, go ahead. After you done all you can, you just stand. Put in the little emoji of the dude standing there. You just stand. Yeah. Okay, Kanika Jenkins, setup vibes. So That's one of the cards I just did because for some reason I was saying something and I was like, da 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 da. She tried to Kanika Jenkins me. See, they don't want those done unjustly that's covered by their dirt to even be remembered, because I couldn't even remember her name for a little bit. And the fact is, when when she met her untimely, okay, demise, it blew my mind. I was like, wait, what? This ain't adding up. This ain't adding up. And it still ain't. But you know, karma. What I told you, it's exposing season, baby. It's exposing season. I feel like it's gonna be exposed that it was a setup somewhere or another. And that for me, how I got set up vibes from this was because I was thinking about over my life. Boom, it's a little story time. I was thinking about my life, and I was thinking about the time because we started off on with, I don't know if John is still here, but we did start off on a little freaky note. All right, not gonna lie, it got a smidget in Freakville. Um, so there was a time where I was like, I want to hump some. I want to do some. 144 on the timer. Yeah, yeah. It's meant for me to tell this story. So I was like, it's been a while. I want to do something. And so, boom, my friend, my ex best friend, at the time, she was talking to this dude, and this dude, a friend. I was like, oh, he look good, like, da 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 da. And so I let her know, boom, what the mission was, and I want it. Wow. So eventually, I don't know how long it was, it ended up being arranged. Her dude drives, picks me up pretty much, and we go to his homeboy house. So that can be arranged. And I was like, I don't know if I should do it. I don't know if I should do it. And I was like, no, bump it. I already went through trouble. I'm going to do it. Right? So I get in the car, and my friend's dude at the time, this man's barely talking. I'm like, it's funny how I said something about DUI, right? Yeah. Or drunk driving and crashing. Yeah. I'm like, you okay? I'm like, are you okay to drive? At this time, did I have my license? No, I hadn't had my license yet at that time, so I couldn't offer to drive. I was like, are you okay to drive? Like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure you're okay to drive? I was like, all right, you better not crash us. I said that. And I was like, no, I'm good. Okay, so boom. Homie in the back they're wilding out. Homie in the back with me is like trying to talk to me. He's trying to offer me drinks, and I'm like, I'm good. Like I partake in other things 420, not H2O, 420. I partake in that. And it says 0 in the chat, but if it's for the video, then I will still continue the story. So it was at one point where this Jeep Cherokee absolutely was going to flip. It was going to flip. I felt slow motion, like flash before my eyes, and next thing you know, everything was okay. I'm like, And both these dudes just acted like nothing happened. And I'm like, and I shit you not, literally, and I said this in another reading of mine on the channel, by the way. If you can find it, you know what I'm saying, then you can find it. It says zero. It says zero. It says zero people are here. Okay, two now. Cool. The song by Bryson Tiller, and it's sitting on top of the song deck. This song by Bryson Tiller was playing in the background. I'm having a whole life flash before my eyes with this song playing in the background. Turns out, homie driving, which at the time was my ex-best friend's dude, they were dating. Not only was he coked out, he was drunk and high. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Definitely should have flipped. And that, my dear, says zero in the chat here. It says zero in the chat here. If there's anyone in here, you type. It says zero here. Alright, there's one. That's a testimony. Hello? Because I'm still here. That's God's grace and his mercy. When I was out here trying to fornicate, I still got to fornicate though. See, that's God's grace and mercy. Was it worth almost dying? It was alright. It was alright. It was alright. But you know, how are you supposed to feel after that happened? You know what I'm saying? But I said all of that to say is, when I look back over my life and I think things are over, I can truly say that I've been blessed. I got a testimony. Honestly, when I look back at that story, I was like, nah, that was a setup. Cause she knew that man was drinking, he was snorting, and he was. She knew it. She knew it. Had to have known it. Definitely knew it. So, yeah. I'm gonna reiterate this. Okay? Set up. So, excuse me, definitely someone that is going to receive exposure in the wrong way. People looking for fame, and it ended up being in the wrong way. You ended, God, thank you for this word. They worked hand in hand with, I don't want to say the devil, but like they worked hand in hand on some demon time. They worked hand in hand on some demon time and danced in that energy. And now all the world know them as, oh, you the ones that killed Kanika Jenkins. Oh, I'm hearing conversations. Oh no, we didn't kill her. We didn't kill her. But that's what the world know you for. It says zero in the chat. If you're here, can you type? Thank you. But that's not what the world, like the world see, like you the last one with her and you her friends. So why that even happen? Tell me why. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heart. Sorry, clear audience. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. Yeah. I feel like those people involved are literally like, why did I ever my last reading that I posted, my child was watching something on his tablet and it was like, how did I ever get into this mess? People are saying that about the actions that they've done, they're gaining awareness in ways that they didn't have before. But this is all to push them to that change, right? That Archangel Nathaniel was talking about. A change within them. Some people can't even face themselves. And that's why you're going to see a lot of people, you know, meeting death head on. Apply directly to the forehead. No. Blunt force trauma directly to the forehead. Could be significant. Okay. Sometimes clairaudience, it makes you seem like you don't have no empathy, when on all actuality you do. But like, as soon as you, like, it's like your brain, it's like song association, y'all. My brain automatically, when I hear a word, my brain to a song or a commercial or an infomercial, like, instantly, just to give you a little sneak peek. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's people that wish that they have what you have, the gifts that you have, the talents that you have. You want to write a book, if you want to sing, if you want to rap, you can do anything. They want to do it too, but they don't know what it means. They don't know what it meant for you to even gain these things. So when you're out here spitting that ether like straight fire, they don't know that you had to walk directly through the fire to even gain these things. Your ancestors had to do it too. That's why they reclaim these things through you. Thank you, Archangel Nathaniel. The Boondocks theme song, bow. There is a song for everything. There is a song for everything. The Boondocks theme, the Boondocks theme song. R.I.P. Pops, John Witherspoon. Who else? Was there anyone else from the show that passed? Thank God if no one else did. Cause what? We got National Treasure. So boom. What Corbin Dallas said about Treasure. National Treasure. Speaking on that, National Treasure. National Treasure. People, excuse me, your perspective can be different on that. So a national treasure can be different things. Like, a lot of people say different landmarks for national treasures, like Niagara Falls or the Grand Canyon or the Rocky Mountains. But those places could be significant. Your national treasure, this says 0 people here, but once again, this is going to be a live. So if you're here in the chat, just go ahead and type, let the computer device know that you're here. Okay, says 0 again. Boom. Either way, people see the eyes and the beauty of the beholder. Good God, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So what you see as treasure can be trash in other people's eyes. And what they see as treasure can be trash in your eyes. It's a matter of perspective. So, you know, you should see me in a crown. That's coming out angel persecuting a cabal. Crown. Rifle. Hit. Hey, this is getting deep. It's getting deep. Am I taking this? Oh, shoot. Divergent. The movie Divergent is very significant, but literally when I wrote this card, I thought of neurodivergent, which is people that are on different spectrums. Spectrums also goes into quantum maps. So for those earlier that would like to pay for my services for the quantum maps, um, Akashic Records read. The email is somewhere over here with those three dots in the description. Boom. I will direct you there, okay, babes? Because you have to pay me for that. Moolah. Either way, um, the movie Divergent is very significant. Boom. So, crown could also be your crown chakra, okay? People that utilize their crown chakra are being seen as a national treasure. In Nat, N-A-T, Nats are significant, or Nat is significant. Nathaniel, national, okay? Kanika Jenkins was someone that divergent. Verge is to veer off, right? Um, Good God. She was able to veer off from the path of I guess who she was hanging around, who she was spending her time with. And these people saw her path and was trying to put a stop to it, and unfortunately was successful. They were trying to get everything they can out of her before it happened. This is something that a lot of us can relate to, and by the grace of God, we were still kept here. And my condolences to her family members and those that actually care about her, because the fact that I'm still here and she's not, it hurts, because there's so many times where it could have been me, it could have been you. There's so many times, like, we don't have to wake up, y'all. Like, we don't have to have air in our lungs. I want you to understand that. It says 0, but bump it at this point. There's going to be a video for the channel. The way that Kanika's story, right, is, it should be shared. It should be a story that's told, so other young females don't get wrapped up in that crowd, or don't get wrapped up in, like I said in my story, dudes that's drinking, being reckless, driving, coked out, not a care for a life in the facility. Okay? So take that as you will, and remember all of these people's names. Remember their names. Coco is significant. Remember me. Okay? Those of you that know her family and that actually care, or that are a part of her family, remember her. And skirt, first of all, there's people that had a problem with the movie Coco. And might I say, why? It's because he went to the afterlife? That's crazy. Do you know how many of your people is in the afterlife that's fighting for you over there? Oh, that's demon worshiper. Excuse me. Do you not know Jesus is chilling over here too? Like, yeah, what's up? Oh, what you need? Because Jesus is that gap. He fills in that gap. Jesus is the middleman you need. Excuse my French, but fuck is you talking about? There's a order of things, and before you judge anything outside of you, talk to God about, hey, is this a correct order of things? Oh no, they doing it right. Cool, then. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you ain't doing this right if it's not right, and just leave it at that. Because at the end of the day, guess what? Everybody got free will, and that goes back into using your discernment, right? Being aware when situations like this come up. You know what I'm saying? Because Homeworld thought, I'm gonna look cute. We finna go and hit this party. It's gonna be fun. And she never made it home, bro. Okay? Just saying. It could be you. It could be a family member. It could be a neighbor. It could be your kids, bro. So just keep that in mind while y'all out here. It was saying 0 for some reason. It just fluctuates. Okay? Beyond Two Souls did come out. Let's talk about this. Beyond Two Souls is a video game that should definitely become a movie. Preferably. I would want this to be a movie. Although the whole entire game is a movie in itself, to be honest. But I would like to see it play out as a movie. In my eyes. Excuse me. And Beyond Two Souls, please go and watch. Excuse me. Okay, it was stuck at 0. Please go and watch the gameplay on this. Tons of creators have played this. Berlizzi has. His sister Brittany has. It's like after Berlizzi, my mind went numb. Hold on. I know Jazzy Guns has too. Okay, I'm trying to put my black creators up there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Beyond Two Souls for sure is. This doubles back on the last reading that I did. Okay, how there's children with abilities that get lab ratted. She was lab ratted, but her parents didn't know how to deal with it. I mean, your child was able to move shit. You know, I get it. They didn't know how to deal with it, so they gave her to a base, a base. You know what I'm saying? And they were able to raise her, help her control, and she ended up even utilizing her talents in the facilities, right? If you get what I'm saying. Not only was she able to connect with, I don't want to spoil it, but she was able to connect with a spirit. She was able to connect with the other side. She was the only one equipped, okay? Thank God. You know what I'm saying? In that universe of the game, she was the only one equipped to repair the tear of fabric in time. Sounds like Stranger Things, huh? A little bit. Oh, I wonder, wow, wow. What's in a wonder ball? I wonder if they got inspiration from there. Marco Polo. It's like a give and take with that other side. With Beyond Two Souls, it was like a give and take. It took teamwork for her to utilize Aiden. Okay? Please go watch the gameplay so you can understand that a little more. Yeah, Marco Polo being out underneath the crown. Actually, no, I'm gonna put that back. Yeah, it don't feel right. Two more cards and then I'm probably gonna end the live, y'all. But I needed it. I know I needed to do something. So I hope this message resonates thus far. If it does, please like and share the live. If you're watching this as a video on the channel, like and share the video. Um, yeah, and if you guys have like any suggestions of like what readings you want me to do, let me know. The comments are always there. Unless I don't know that they're there and available to you guys. Okay, something about airports and train stations. Locomotive. Oh, come on, baby, do the locomotion. What song is that? Okay. Airports and train stations. Logistics. Cargo. Oh, shoot. Someone with cargo. Let's get one more. I want y'all to understand, like, I channel the energy. So if I'm not looking at the chat or anything or responding, please do know I'm just channeling. I try to do both. So anything else? It's almost as if, I'm gonna say this, yeah, because I'm back on it. It's almost as if they wanted Kanika to be in a certain role. They wanted her to be painted in a certain light. I don't know if it was because she started doing good with her life and people was jealous and envious, and so they were like, oh, we want you to look like this and da da da. You know? Or if it was because they knew she looked good and the purpose of that party was to do what they did because they knew what they did. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna expose it, but God finna expose it one way or another. And you want God, I would want God to expose it versus karma, because karma is ruthless. Oh baby, karma is ruthless. And then after you get exposed, it's like getting double teamed by your parents when you get in trouble. Karma is going, yeah, trick. And then God come through like, now you know I gotta hit you too. Not nose itching for confirmation. You know I gotta hit you too. I'm sorry. You know this hurt me more than it hurt you. Not God coming through with Nah, it won't take long, but you know, I would rather deal with God and then having to deal with karma, and because I've been there before, y'all. Like, I already gave you a little testimony, okay? But yeah, man. She went off the path that they wanted her to go down because they, like, if you have been around females long enough, you know they get catty like this, like, oh, you can't do better, you can't be better than me type of energy. Or you can even see it, you can even see it with the you know, I hate to say it like this, not all of them, but with some of the female rappers. You can see it. You can see it. You know? And it's at all levels. So, like, for those that are trying to get famous, you gotta be built for it, bruh. Because the juggernaut finna come for your head type. Okay? So, Oh shoot. Something about hello. You know what's crazy? It's currently fall. Um, that ties into the movie Divergent. When I was in middle school, that's when a lot of hurricanes were hitting, like fall seasons, hurricane season, like duh. And me being where I am, it's a common thing. Do you not know for like 3 months we were not in school because we were hit with three hurricanes back to back to back? And it's like, at this point, why do we open? And I feel like in certain regions, why do we open schools? Like, why does the school year start around this particular time? If we just gonna miss 3 months of school, so we can tag on 3 months of school, it was almost like we weren't gonna have a summer break. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know with that. Something about, I think maybe she was in school. Maybe she was in school, or she started doing something, and it was getting a little traction. The moment you get a little traction, once again you got juggernauts after your head, like trying to clip your rings before you can even have lift off. Yeah, before you can even have lift off. Leap year though. Something about leap year. Leap year. You can. All right. I feel like it looked like she was gaining success so fast, and like you could put yourself into her shoes, right? Excuse me. Take it how it resonates. She was gaining success so fast. It looked like she had leaped a whole year ahead of them. And it's like, if you were in school, you get to skip a grade, and so now everyone's asking your friends, oh well, how come she got to go up and not you? Oh, because da 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 da. Envy, jealousy just brews from there, and it's just like, but why don't you put the work in to get there with your friend? Why don't you put the work in to get in the same position as that person? Instead of saying and then there's talk and then there's a setup plan. Yeah, no. Demons. Quite frankly. Judases. That's the word. Judas. I don't even want to say snakes, because snakes get a bad rep like that. The snake was just a vessel that was used. You know? But Judas, hello, was jealous of Jesus with the crown. Was jealous of Jesus with the crown. Even though it was a crown of thorns, hated the fact that Jesus had a crown. Crazy. I'm going to end it there, because that's wild. That's wild it correlated like that. But yeah, Judas. And Archangel Nathaniel is just like, okay, yeah, that's gotta change. We gotta clear that out. He clearing energy. Okay? So if you would like to, you can do a little prayer. Just talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Do a prayer. Talk to when you talk to God. Be like, God, thank you for Archangel Nathaniel. I ask that he work with me a little closer, and just allow me to push through the blockages. I know he clearing them, but allow me to assist so I can slither my way through. Isn't that crazy? Because snakes, they represent renewal. They literally shed the old skin and come out looking fresh as fuck. more vibrant than they were before they had to shed the skin. You know what's crazy? Um, I'm shedding my skin in between here often, right? I'm like, why do I keep shedding? In between my fingers, there's a Bible verse. I literally just read it, but I read like, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably post it. Maybe I have already. Check the community board when this live ends. Um, that Bible verse talks about strengthening my hands. You know what I'm saying? Strengthen your hands. Like maybe you do something with your hands or whatever workings that you're doing. Ask God to guide it and strengthen it. Psh, out the water with it. Leap here. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna end it here. Like I said, if you would like a personal, well, I don't do personals, but if you would like a your questions answered, I'll answer questions. The email is somewhere here with the three dots or over here, whatever it is. If you're watching this as a video, it's in the description box. Um, yeah, man, that's all I got. Remember, we are forever blooming, and I love you guys. Peace.